All right, One Way Team. It is July 5th, Thursday, and I want to go ahead and give you a quick update on some things happening on One Way, what I need you praying about, and what I need you on board with coming up. So, the big thing that we are looking forward to is our July 14th and 15th. That's YOLO weekend. If you're unfamiliar with kind of what's going on, that's the Bring Sunday for the whole church. We're doing a Bring Sunday for One Way as well, at least in the main campus. East Campus, check in with Latrice and find out if you're doing anything differently that day so you guys can all be prepared. But what we're doing at the main campus that weekend is called Superhero Training Academy. Now, there are a couple things I need for you. Number one, I'm going to ask that every single One Way leader, including East Campus, if you guys are on board with it, would take a day next week to fast and to pray for this event. We are going to be theming it, and so it's going to be a lot of activities, and kind of the whole day is around this Superhero Training Academy idea. But we are going to be doing, taking time with all of our visitors to share the gospel that day. The lessons on, the greatest love, which is laying down your life for a friend, and talking about how Jesus has done that for us. So be praying for that day, praying that God is going to send families and get connected families who don't go to church anywhere here in town to have a chance to come to visit and hear the gospel, both the adults in the main service and the adult service, and as well as the kids with us. So I want you to pray. I also need your help, and I would like you to plan to be there. I know it's still summer, and I'm trying to stay very flexible with you guys during the summer and let you guys come and go as you're available, and I've told you that. I'm going to ask, this is probably the Sunday I'm asking during the summer, if there's any way that you could possibly be at One Way, I need you there that weekend. We want to make sure that we are overstaffed, if possible, so that we have plenty of adults ready to minister to and to love on the kids that are going to be there. With that, if you are not bringing anybody, and maybe you won't know until the last minute, but if you're not bringing anybody, if there's a way that you can serve 2 services that weekend, again, it's not something I ever ask for, except on very rare occasions. But that's a Sunday that'll be worth it. If you can serve more than one Sunday or more than one service that weekend, that would be incredibly beneficial. So if you're part of the Wednesday night team and serve on Wednesdays, usually you can serve maybe Saturday night at 6 or Sunday at 9 or 11. Especially, we're needing help at 11 o'clock service and Saturday night service. So if you could do one of those two, but all of the services we can use help. So I want you to pray. I want you to be there to help and to serve. Let me know right now if you're going to be out of town that weekend. That would definitely be good to have a heads up on that. And then the other thing I'd like you to do is I'd like you to dress up. I'd like you to fully participate and be ready. I want to encourage our kids. There are going to be some other events we're going to do probably during the year where we might do something like everybody dress up as a pirate or whatever. In this case, it's a superhero. I would love if you can make up your own You don't have to go buy a Spider-Man costume. Make up your own superhero. Use stuff you already own. Go to the thrift store and spend $5 and come up with some kind of crazy, weird superhero costume and come up with a superhero name to go along with it and have fun with it. Because I want these kids, when they come in, I want them to feel encouraged. I want them to feel excited. And I want them to feel, if they're wearing a costume, like they belong there. They're not out of place. We're going to be doing some activities that go along with that. I've attached to this email either a link or a PDF. I don't know which I'm going to do yet, so kind of look for either. That are going to explain kind of the activities and give an overview of some of the stuff we're going to be doing that weekend during service. Basically, we'll have a little bit of small group time, about 10 minutes. We'll have large group for maybe about 20 minutes. Then we're going to go and split up into activity stations for about 40, and then we're going to come back and finish in large group with the sermon and with the gospel presentation. So the activity stations, that's where we're doing our superhero. It's all themed. It's not really to teach. It's superhero training. So kids are going to be in flying position trying to get targets and whatever. So we're going to make basically a lot of games that are very fun and interactive for the kids. So take a look at that. If you have any questions, contact me, call me, text me, email me. Also, just be watching out. There are going to be meetings that we have impromptu. I might try to set some stuff up online. Otherwise, like we had that planning meeting this past Tuesday. Just watch your text, and if you're available for something like that, or we had a breakfast at my house on Wednesday morning. If you're available for stuff like that, just let me know. And I'd love to have you around, and I would love to get to hang out with you guys. I appreciate what you guys are doing in one way. I know that summer's kind of crazy, and for me being an extrovert, I feel best when I feel connected with people, and I haven't seen a lot of you guys. So definitely miss you guys. I love being able to serve alongside of you, and I'm privileged to have you as part of our ministry. So definitely let me know what's going on. Maybe you send me a quick text or an email. Tell me what's going on in your summer. And before you go, before you sign off on this video, let me pray for you. Pray that the Lord is going to bless your summer. It's a time that's supposed to be, for a lot of people, they consider it for like rejuvenation, refreshing. I pray that the Lord's going to do that in you this summer. That He's going to give you rest, and He's going to give you the opportunity to really get recharged. That in the year coming up from September to April, that you're really going to have much to give for the sake of the kingdom, and that He's going to do a lot of really cool things through you. Amen. Anyway, I am thankful for you guys. I'm glad to talk to you. Thank you for listening to this, and I'll see you guys soon.